Schools are not preparing students for the changes that AI is bringing to our job market. I'm Samuel White. I'm going into the insurance industry, and let me tell you what I've done to prepare. I recently created an insurance AI chatbot. I've used it myself in my studies, and it has helped tremendously. I'm taking an online insurance class at the moment, and this bot has been absolutely vital for helping me better understand what I'm learning. Someone I'd like you to meet is Ted Dintersmith. He has devoted his life to understanding education, and here's what he had to say about DiSkills.
Yeah, my name's Ted Dintersmith. I spent most of my career as a venture capitalist with the firm Charles River Ventures. I spent the last 12 years focused on what we do for and to our kids in this process we call school. Yeah, I've had the distinct honor of following Hannah Williams and the progress she's making with her organization DiSkills from the get-go. And her work in this organization are of profound importance. I've spent years following what goes on in our schools, and honestly, the priorities are all backwards. We are pushing kids to excel at a narrow set of skills that artificial intelligence does perfectly. Kids need the space, the support, and the opportunity to create, to invent, to carry forward with initiatives that affect positive change in their world, that add value to what employers are doing, to give them a sense of purpose, and most importantly, to draw out very different skills and strengths they have that aren't captured and reflected in bubble tests. And so what we're seeing in these early stages of the company's development are that kids in a very short period of time can create things that are actually quite jaw-dropping. And what they create can be very helpful to an employer. Kids don't realize that they're capable of doing things employers value. Employers often don't realize, believe it or not, that high school kids can address problems they have or create opportunities for them in ways they might not do otherwise. And so that connection is quite powerful. It gives kids a sense of career, of what businesses actually do, of some sense of purpose beyond just going through one more year of school. And it gives businesses a sense of how young talent can help them improve their business, as well as opening up their eyes to an entirely different vehicle for recruiting the next generation of employees that are going to make that organization thrive. And it has a bigger community-wide impact, because when you have employers and young adults and parents and schools involved in this model, you suddenly build this dynamic, entrepreneurial, go-get-a mindset across the community that will make the existing businesses that much more successful, that will give young adults multiple options for career paths that don't mean they have to move or leave or go somewhere else, and will give their parents a sense of, yeah, my kid is able to do things I didn't even realize they could do. So this is something that could be galvanizing, that could shift the prospects for community after community, child after child, company after company. And to that end, I think this is a company to take quite seriously, because honestly, this is a problem that no one else is addressing, but it ultimately will tell the tale of the future of kids, communities, and our nation. So thanks.
Next, I'd like you to listen to Jason Meltma. He's the superintendent for my district, Ingham ISD.
When social media showed up, we stepped back. Not our problem, not our issue, somebody else's. Now we're trying to figure out how to steer through it. What if, with AI, we took a different approach and we engaged to help influence good things for kids? What if that is our role as leaders, is to step into the space now and say, we want to work to create great opportunities and the right environments. AI is going to come. It's already here. It will continue to grow at an exponential rate. Shouldn't we be the ones talking about this? Shouldn't we be engaging with this?
I also met with Adriana. She's a local student, and I asked her what she's been using AI for in her life.
So I was working on bringing AI into the beauty industry because I haven't really seen that a lot, and applying it to help the community and help clients in the salon.
Well, good. So, have you used AI in your life before this?
No, not really. I knew about it, but it wasn't a big.
Okay. So, as you started to use AI and really experimented with the technology, What were you surprised to see?
I was surprised the different things that it can do and how intelligent it can be and how you can use it in everyday life.
So, speaking of everyday life, is there anything that you're using it for right now?
Yeah, so basically the program that we're in, I'm using it to help me design websites. So I have an assistant and I have a web designer that helps me graph out the kind of colors I want this to put into the website. And I build that for beauty salons. Right now I'm still trying to get in touch with one.
That's great. I mean, you're already, working to make an impact with AI. It's great. Lastly, I sat down with Adriana's mom and talked with her about the Discos course. So, to wrap it up, would you say that the Discos course as a whole has prepared her for the real world, for whatever job she wants to go to?
Yeah, because I feel like confidence is really big. You have to have a lot of confidence, especially when at her age, that she's 18. She's scared. She doesn't know how to act. Sorry, to a new job. She um she doesn't know what kind of people she's gonna find on her way. But this program has given her a lot of confidence. Like, oh, I can do it, and if I fail today, I can try tomorrow. She just keep pushing herself. And I think, honestly, I think that a lot has to do with this program. So I'm very excited and very happy. I'm actually recommended to any parent. If you don't if you don't really know much, just like me, just trust the process and trust your kid. Believe on your kids, Kids are the future. So without the kids, we're nothing. If we're going down, you guys going up.
As you can see, DeSkills makes a massive impact with preparing students for the real world that they will be going into and all the changes that AI is bringing to our lives. Thanks for listening. I hope I've given you something to think about.